Today we're venturing deep into Montana to explore the 15 most isolated towns in the state, places far from the tourist trail, where daily life is a true test of resilience. This is the raw truth about rural Montana. Let's get into it. Number 15 is Jordan, Montana, a place that truly defines the word remote. Tucked away in the vast open spaces of eastern Montana, this tiny town sits miles from the nearest city, surrounded by endless plains and rolling hills. It's one of the most isolated places in America, where the horizon seems to stretch on forever and neighbors can be miles apart. Here, the nearest Walmart is over 85 miles away, and reaching a hospital can take hours, especially in bad weather. Even a simple grocery run requires careful planning and a long drive. Winters are brutal, with blizzards that can cut the town off for days at a time, making travel nearly impossible and supplies scarce. Residents must be incredibly self-sufficient, planning every trip in advance and learning to fix anything that breaks, from tractors to water pumps, because help is rarely close by. Healthcare is a constant worry. Emergencies can be life-threatening due to the sheer distance and unpredictable weather, and sometimes help simply can't arrive in time. The community is tight-knit out of necessity, with neighbors relying on each other for support, sharing resources, and coming together during tough times, but the struggle is real and ever-present. Living in Jordan means battling the elements and isolation every single day, facing challenges that most Americans never have to consider. This is not just country living, it's survival, a daily test of resilience, grit, and the enduring spirit of those who call this remote place home. Number 14 is Ecalika, a small town tucked away in the vast rolling prairies of southeastern Montana, a place where everyone knows everyone, and neighbors are more like family than acquaintances. Life here moves at a slower pace, and the sense of community is strong, woven into the fabric of daily life. But despite the close-knit bonds, the future of Ecalika is uncertain, clouded by challenges that threaten its very existence. Economic decline is visible everywhere you look. Empty storefronts line the main street, and the lack of job opportunities forces many young people to pack up and leave in search of a better life elsewhere. As the younger generation moves away, the population grows older, making it increasingly difficult to keep schools open and maintain essential services like healthcare and local businesses. Isolation is both a badge of pride and a daily hardship here. Residents often travel hours along lonely highways just to reach the nearest city for groceries, medical care, or other necessities. Yet, even in the face of adversity, community spirit shines through. Local events like the annual Dino Days Festival bring people together, celebrating Ecalika's unique history and the resilience of its people. Residents are determined to keep Ecalika alive, working tirelessly on community projects and supporting one another. But the question remains, how long can this determination hold out against the mounting odds? The fight here is not just against distance, but also against time itself, as traditions and ways of life slowly slip away. Ecalika stands as a powerful snapshot of rural America's slow-motion crisis, a place where hope and hardship walk hand in hand, and the future hangs in the balance. Number 13 is Wisdom, Montana, a place where winter doesn't just mean cold, it means temperatures plunging to 50 below zero, and sometimes even colder. Here, the air bites at your skin and the snow piles up for months on end, transforming the landscape into a frozen world. In Wisdom, survival isn't just a word, it's a daily achievement. Every morning, families bundle up in layers just to step outside, bracing themselves against the relentless chill that seeps into every corner of life. Cars can't be left to chance. Engine block heaters are a necessity, not a luxury. Without them, vehicles simply won't start, and being stranded in this cold can be life-threatening. Power outages are more than an inconvenience, they can be deadly. Generators and backup plans are essential, because losing heat, even for a few hours, can put lives at risk. The town itself is small, with just a general store and a gas station to serve the community's basic needs. There are a couple of lodges, but no doctor or pharmacy nearby. Families must make tough choices, relying on each other and the few amenities available. The local school is tiny, and children grow up learning to adapt to the harsh environment. The economy here depends on ranching and seasonal tourism, but when winter comes, most businesses close, and the community becomes even more isolated. Winters are long, dark, and incredibly isolating. Roads can be impassable for days, and neighbors may be miles apart, making self-reliance a way of life. Yet despite the challenges, The valley's beauty is absolutely breathtaking. Endless white fields, snow-capped mountains, and a sky that seems to stretch forever. But this beauty comes at a steep price. Every trip outside is a test of endurance, and even the simplest tasks can become monumental challenges. Residents are conditioned to hardship, their faces weathered by years of relentless cold and isolation. Community spirit is strong, as everyone pitches in to help each other through the toughest days. Here, even simple chores, like carrying firewood, shoveling snow, or thawing frozen pipes, can be dangerous, requiring constant vigilance and determination. Wisdom is a true testament to human endurance and the will to survive against all odds. Families huddle together for warmth, finding comfort in each other and in the routines that keep them going. In this place, just making it through another winter is a victory, a quiet triumph over nature's harshest challenges, and a reminder of the strength it takes to call wisdom home. Number 12 is Lima, a town on a major highway, but for many, that road leads out and few return. The railroad's decline left ranching and service jobs, but not enough to keep young people. The result, an aging population and shrinking resources. Schools and community centers struggle to stay open. Those who remain are fiercely dedicated, but the fight is uphill. Lima shows that isolation isn't just about geography, it's about opportunity lost. The quiet streets echo with memories of a busier past. Number 11 is Rygate, a town wrestling with an aging population and crumbling infrastructure. Farms and businesses are passed down, but fewer young people remain to take over. Maintaining roads and public buildings is a constant struggle with a shrinking tax base. The community center is a lifeline kept open by relentless fundraising. Rygate is proud and resilient, but the future is uncertain. It's a microcosm of rural America's quiet battle to survive. Number 10 is Gwinnett, the heart of Montana's least populated county. The school is the soul of the town, but keeping it open is a constant fight. Teachers wear many hats, and funding is always at risk. There's no hospital or permanent doctor. Serious medical help is hours away. The economy depends on ranching, making the town vulnerable to drought and market swings. Residents are masters of self-reliance, but every day is a struggle for basic services. Gwinnett is a town of survivors, paying a high price for freedom and quiet. Number 9 is Saco, a highline town defined by endless prairie and profound quiet. Distance shapes daily life. Major shopping means hours on the road. Agriculture is tough, with short growing seasons and thin margins. The iconic grain elevators are symbols of a fading way of life. The silence here is both peaceful and isolating. Social outlets are few, and mental fortitude is essential. Saco's rhythm is slow, dictated by the land and sky. Number 8 is Harlowton, once a railroad hub, now fighting economic decline. The loss of railroad jobs led to population loss and empty buildings. Young people leave for better opportunities, and entertainment options are scarce. The community rallies with local events and has embraced wind energy for new jobs. A museum honors the town's railroad past. Harlowton is caught between a proud history and an uncertain future. Residents are determined to write a new chapter. Number 7 is Circle, where ranching is a high-stakes gamble against nature. Weather extremes and market swings make every year uncertain. Ranches are vast and neighbors are miles apart. Loneliness is part of life. The local cafe and bar are vital gathering spots. The town's health rises and falls with the ranchers. There are no days off when livestock depend on you. Circle reminds us that our food comes from real people facing real risks. Here, survival is a community effort. Number 6 is Terry, a historic town with a modern crisis healthcare is far away. The nearest hospital is 40 miles off, an eternity in an emergency. Residents learn advanced first aid and rely on a volunteer ambulance crew. Every medical emergency is a race against time and distance. Anxiety is constant, especially for the elderly and families. Terry's story is a stark reminder of rural America's healthcare gap. Here, distance can be deadly. Number 5 is Broadus, where the biggest challenge is invisible, the mental toll of isolation. Long winters and economic stress lead to high rates of depression and anxiety. There are no mental health professionals. People struggle in silence. Community events are lifelines, bringing people together to fight loneliness. The bonds here are strong, but the hidden battles are real. Broadus shows that the hardest struggles aren't always physical. Sometimes the fight is within. Number 4 is Hysham, where the school is the heart of the town, and its survival is always in question. Losing the school would mean losing the community's future. Attracting new residents is nearly impossible with few jobs and amenities. Every family that leaves is a blow to the town's spirit. Residents work tirelessly to keep businesses and traditions alive. Hysham is fighting not just for prosperity, but for existence itself. It's a raw, emotional struggle seen in small towns everywhere. Number 3 is Scobie, where farming means battling brutal winters and unpredictable summers. The short growing season and extreme weather make agriculture a constant gamble. A single storm can wipe out a year's work. Residents are prepared, stocking food, generators, and four-wheel drives. The community is bound by shared struggle and mutual support. Scobie's work ethic is legendary, and survival is earned. Here, nature always has the final say. Number 2 is Baker, a regional hub that's still a food desert. Groceries are expensive and often not fresh, thanks to high transport costs. Residents must choose between high prices or long drives for supplies. Many grow gardens or hunt, but not everyone can. The supply chain tax drains time and money. Baker's story highlights how even bigger rural towns face basic challenges. Providing for your family here is a daily puzzle. Number 1 is Plentywood, the most isolated town on our list. Here, extreme weather, scarce jobs, and distance from services are daily realities. But isolation has forged an unbreakable community. Residents create their own opportunities, running theaters, clubs, and events. Volunteerism is a way of life. If they don't do it, no one will. Loyalty and support for neighbors are unmatched. In Plentywood, hardship breeds strength and connection. It's proof that the richest communities can be found in the most remote places. That's our journey through Montana's most isolated towns. These communities face incredible challenges, but their resilience and spirit are inspiring. If this story moved you, please subscribe and share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.